Well, Deshaun Watson's future could be hanging in the balance with his hearing scheduled for today about whether he violated league's personal conduct policy. Cleveland Browns quarterback has been sued by 24 women who accused him of sexual misconduct while playing with the Houston Texans. When it comes to his playing time, though, this fall for the Browns, that question, along with many more, may be answered today. Take a look at the Browns QB room with Watson in it as of right now. Not many other options left on the table for the Browns, who are planning to contend the AFC. But outside of Watson, you have Jacoby Brissett signing with the Browns this offseason. A proven option at QB1 if needed. Could be that week one starter depending on what happens. Outside of that, you got Joshua Dobbs, who's been a backup in the league since 2017. And yes, Baker Mayfield is in the house, but there still are options on the table for him to be leaving Cleveland at some point this offseason. All right, checking in here at HQ, my guy Ryan Harris to break this all down. And if we're looking at the dog pounds options at QB1, assuming that Watson is not there, realistically, looking at Jacoby Brissett, who signed that one-year deal to come to Cleveland, could he be the answer for them?
Well, Jacoby Brissett could be the answer because of what the Browns have around him. They're going to have Nick Chubb back. They also got an offensive line back after Conklin and Willis Jr. missed some time due to injury. But Jacoby Brissett is very serviceable as a quarterback. He's had some different stretches of success, played in multiple systems, and he might use this as an opportunity to showcase that he's continued to grow. So with all the talent around the quarterback position that the Browns have, Jacoby Brissett just might be the guy. Now, is he the number one, pick in everybody's mind? Absolutely not. But you're looking at a market that has Jimmy G or Sam Darnold, and with that kind of a market, Jacoby Brissett doesn't look that bad, especially considering he's actually healthy. So that's the big thing that comes into play with Baker Mayfield, too. What's his health like? Will he be able to stay there? And if not, Jacoby Brissett's the guy.
You bring up a name there. I wanted to bring up Jimmy Garoppolo, of course, who has been trying to get out of San Francisco. If they don't like what they see from Brissett there, is it maybe likely a late 6th or 7th round pick to maybe lift Jimmy G from San Francisco and bring him there for Cleveland, maybe as a one-year rental until we find out what happens with Watson?
Well, absolutely. That's an option. And with Jimmy Garoppolo, the interesting thing is, will he even play this year, though? That's my question. He's only just beginning to throw this week after shoulder surgery in March. Now, again, Jimmy Garoppolo 4-2 in the playoffs, losing those 2 losses coming to the eventual Super Bowl champions. But Jimmy Garoppolo, he's not even healthy. Add that to the report that came out this week about him deciding before a game when he was at the Patriots that he wasn't going to play, and then it was actually Jacoby Brissett with no ligaments in his thumb who went and played the game. This is continuing to get worse for Jimmy G, and he's not healthy. So if healthy, he's an option. But if you're the Browns, your 2 options two of your 3 options are injured quarterbacks. That's a bad deal.
If you're looking at it, of course, if it is Jacoby Brissett or Jimmy G or Joshua Dobbs there, whoever it may be, let's say maybe a Baker Mayfield, if he's still there somehow. Without Watson, though, the realistic chances of the Browns making the playoffs, because this team was kind of evolved around Watson and what he can do offensively for this team.
Yeah, it's zip, zero, nada. If they don't have a dynamic quarterback, they're going to miss the playoffs. I mean, even last year with Baker Mayfield injured, they had that 8-9 record. You did get 2 wins from Case Keenum, which shows you about the talent around that quarterback position. But you're in the AFC North. You got Lamar Jackson. You got Mitchell Trubisky. Yeah, I said it, Brandon. Mitchell Trubisky. He's one of 2 players with the Nickelodeon Award. I mean, you have to be dynamic in that AFC North. And you're going to be going against great defenses, and you need a quarterback that can get you out of some binds and create success when plays break down. The Browns just won't have that, and especially in that AFC North, that's going to be a tough division to win without a dynamic quarterback. So I give the chances the Browns make the playoffs 0, zip, nada without Deshaun Watson or Baker Mayfield at that quarterback position.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.